Good day, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Big Apple.
But we don't live in the Big Apple.
We could live wherever we want on this podcast.
Well, we gotta be at least somewhat honest.
Yeah.
Unlike some people who think I should lie.
Oh, God. It's not lying.
Oh, are we gonna get back into this again?
We're not. No. Just
Good.
as long as you realize you're wrong, I'm right. And since I would be paying for the bills, I tell you what to say.
Oh.
And you should be saying, thank God my little brother's here. Now.
I should I?
Yes. Now,
Even
how was your week at work?
It was alright.
Anything special or wonderful happened?
Not really. I might be getting myself a different run. A longer run. More hours. Maybe a little bit more money.
I heard through the grapevine that you may or may not have caught a license plate of somebody.
Oh, yes. Come
on, man. Come on.
I didn't really think that was big
newsworthy. That is big. Hey, you are there to protect the children. You are protecting the young ones. This is very important. Now.
I did grab a license plate of somebody who went through my stop sign.
All right. Now, how did you grab the license plate?
I looked at the license plate. I happened to had to turn around to drop off a kid that didn't get off. And as I was driving onwards, I happened to run into the vehicle that went through my stop sign. And I grabbed the license plate.
With your cell phone?
No, just my eyes.
Did you call it in?
Yes.
And you reported it to?
Our dispatcher.
Alright.
Who will... I don't know what she does with it. I don't know if she calls it in. Maybe there's an online thing. I don't know. But somehow it's supposed... Well, maybe we send it off to our consortium. And maybe they go to the police or something. I don't know. Somehow it gets somehow to the police and they will get charged. So those of you that think that going through a red stop sign and you don't see a camera or anything and you think you got away with it is not always the case.
You never get away with crime.
If we happen to see the license plate, we do report those in and you will get a ticket. Now you can...
For millions and millions!
Now, some people have tried to fight it, but 99% of the time, you lose.
Yeah, they don't have the eye of the tiger.
There was one that I did hear that we didn't win.
Oh.
And it was by camera, too.
Really?
Yeah. The judge thought we were too close to a signal light to be using the red loading lights. Oh. And he deemed that we were too close because we're only supposed to activate them when we're 200 meters away from a traffic light.
Oh. And he believed you were too close.
And he believed we were too close. It was I actually know what lights he's talking about because it is kind of tight in there, but there is a small window. So those of you who live in Sudbury or know Sudbury, by the Four Corners,
yeah.
When you remember when you go through the one red of Sud lights and then there's another red of Sud lights a little bit further down for crosswalk.
Yeah.
There. Because it is so tight in there.
Well, some people like tight.
Yes. Especially those who are, as I should be saying, new to the market. Yeah.
No.
Yes, he is new on the market. So those of you single ladies that may be thinking, oh, Jordan. Now is your chance to send him a message, or I can relay a message to say that hot stuff over here is available and you want to go out with him.
Or you can do vice versa. Send me a message or message me that you want to date Captain Sexiness here.
I won't get any.
Oh, I think there'll be a couple.
I know there won't be.
You know there won't be.
Yes.
Fans, do you hear that? He believes that there is absolutely no women out there that want anything to do with him.
Correct.
At
least that watch this podcast or this video.
Oh, I'm sure there's probably a couple that watch our videos that think,
No.
oh, I want a piece of that rye, that white chocolate.
No, that'd be you, Mister.
No.
I got 2 women that are ready to
No.
lay the blocks to me. Plus, we'll keep going on with that. Even the woman at the grocery store. We went to a grocery store twice. Not
And
once, but twice. And both times, she was sending messages to him, telling him, basically saying her loins were aching, burning, ready for him. The first time we went in there, we walked out, we got one signal, and she gave one of those little giggly, girly laughs.
Maybe that's what she does.
No. And Mr. I pick up everything here, didn't pick that one up.
Because that meant nothing.
And we walked out.
That meant nothing.
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Not.
Okay, if there's any women that are watching this video, please tell us.
Light schmuck here that he doesn't know what women do like.
He doesn't know what flirting is all about by women.
I know.
Apparently not. So we end up leaving. We left for, I think, about 2 hours or so.
About that.
Had to come back because today being Easter Sunday when we're recording this, pretty well everything was closed except for this one grocery store.
Yeah.
And so we went back. On the outside of the grocery store, this same woman was walking. I don't know if she was coming back from a break or whatever.
Probably busy coming back from her boyfriend's.
No. And she ended up walking back into the grocery store. And as we were walking at the same pace, she looked over and waved to him.
Probably at you.
No, it was to him. So, I can't remember. Did you wave back?
Yes.
Yes. I think we both did.
Because she was nice enough to wave. It's polite to wave back.
I have seen many women walk in and out of grocery stores, working and non-working, and not one waved.
You probably don't pay attention.
Oh, I pay attention.
Apparently not.
So we ended up going back into this grocery store, bought a few other things that we needed, and going back up to the till.
She was the only one working until I had no other choice.
Well, yeah, it's not like we were aiming for this woman, but she was the only one working, so it's the only till open. And as we were waiting in line, she happened to be looking down the line and noticed us, or Jordan, who knows, and instantly put on this big smile on her face. And then went back to doing her job, and the smile kind of went away.
It had nothing to do with us. Nothing.
She was only smiling at us. So, as we move our way up the aisle, and we are putting our stuff through, she noticed that the strawberries we had were getting a little moldy. So she nicely asked Jordan, "Oh, can you go and see if you can find another one?" And then she yells over and says, "Oh, while you're over there, can you check the others so I can let the department head..."
So she's putting me to work. That's not flirting. That's called free labor.
No, she's trying to get you to stay longer. And so he brings over another one. And
which I thought was good.
Which he thought he was good, but she looked at it and did find one that was starting to mold or go whatever. And so he goes, no, then I won't get that. Don't worry about it. And he goes, oh, and the other ones over there are all moldy too. And she doesn't give as long as a giggle, but she gave a little giggle again. And I kind of forgot about the little wave.
Who cares about the giggle?
Little wave there at the beginning. So this would have been, to me, the third signal. And I should have said something, but I forgot about the first. I thought if got 3, I should say something. I forgot about the first. So shame on me for not getting him.
If there were any women,
another woman this soon, and a pretty woman. Honestly, I thought she was quite attractive.
If there were any women watching this video, when you hear a woman do that fake laugh, does that mean she's flirting?
Yeah.
I honestly don't think it is.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah. Because she wants to think wants you to think that she thinks you're funny and that she likes you. Classic signs.
Classic my ass.
No, it has nothing to do with your ass. But anyway, I forget what I was saying about busing.
That you will ticket them.
Yeah, ticket. Yeah. Oh, and it's get close between these two lights that. If you're too far one way or too far the other way, and you use the lights, then technically you can't get a ticket for going through our red lights. So 200 meters is what usually what we're told is about two
car lengths?
No.
Bus lengths?
No.
Sidewalks?
No. Hydro poles.
Ah.
Usually 2 hydro poles is the limit there. So if you go by a school bus and it is got its red lights on and it is further than 2 hydro poles from a red light, you have to stop. If it is within the 2 hydro poles and it still has its red lights on from a red light, you really should stop because you never know if the kids are going to run across, but you could run the gauntlet and not get a ticket. But I will honestly say that you probably should stop.
I would recommend stopping.
Just in case the little ones, because they don't know the rules of the road, they might run across.
The little ones.
Yes.
The younglings.
Yes. So, how about you, Jordan? Besides being a young, free man again.
I'm not. I am free, but I'm not young.
You're younger than me.
By 5 years.
That's still younger.
My week, well. I gotta ask.
Ask away, good neighbor.
If you're shipping something, and let's say you call our company. You know our company.
Yes,
you
I
work
do.
for it.
Yes, I have.
If we haven't picked something up from you and you call in, let's say you call in Monday.
Okay.
We didn't pick it up Monday.
Or Tuesday?
Let's just say Monday.
Okay, Monday.
How quickly are you calling in to verify we are coming to get this?
Well, me personally, if it's my own business and I'm waiting to hear, I will probably call like 1 to 2 hours before we close to see how much later we have.
No, let's say Monday we never showed up.
At all?
At all. And how long after that day would you call?
Well, then I'll be calling Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to be asking. I called in yesterday. You didn't pick it up yesterday. I want to make sure that you're still on schedule to pick me up today.
All right. That's very logical.
So I'm sensing by your question that somebody waited
more
than one day.
Quite a few people this week, for some reason, called in and would go, I booked this in like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 8 days ago, 10 days ago, and they're just calling in now
to say
go, hey, you guys haven't been here in like 10 days to pick this up. Are you guys going to show up today?
Huh.
How often did you call in? Like, are they? Oh no, I've been waiting. Like, you guys haven't shown up.
Oh, so more than one day.
Yeah, they haven't called since they booked it in 10 days ago.
That's a long time to be.
And according to them, this was a big rush.
Can't be that big a rush if 10 days.
It's just. I swear to God, the desk that I work at is when I leave this company. Right in front of the keyboard, there's going to be a big, huge indent, the shape of my fucking skull, from banging my head on the desk, literally screaming in my head and muting it, screaming, "You dumb fucking retards! Why are you waiting so long?"
So they're retards.
And then, because then they get mad at us because we haven't shown up. Well, why didn't you call to verify?
But they may have an honest anger if why didn't we pick them up? Like, we should be picking it up within a day of it. If we haven't picked it up in 10 days, then why haven't we?
Easy. Either A, they never booked the pickup in.
Okay, there's a reason that they shouldn't be getting angry.
Oh, they still get mad.
Oh, I know they do.
B, they think someone else called it in to book it in, but never gave them the information. And then when we tell them, no one booked in, then they get mad at us and go, well, why didn't you call this company to see if they have a pickup?
Because that's not
what?
That's not what we do.
Or 3, they've constantly been calling in, and I've had this, where they've said, oh, well, we're changing the address where it's getting picked. Oh, we're changing how many things we're picking up. Oh, we're changing what kind of trailer we need for this. Oh, we have to have a forklift for it. Oh, we have to have him park out on the street. Oh, we have to change that. And then they're like, well, why hasn't he shown up? I don't know, fucking moron. Maybe because you keep fucking changing every goddamn thing.
So they're retards and morons.
Yes. It's gone from a skid to a 20-foot long piece of pipe. It's gone from 1,000 pounds to 10,000 pounds. It's gone from a van to a flatbed. Oh no, we have to have a lowboy for this. Oh, and by the way, we gotta have a crane to come out of the sky, lower this thing down, and you gotta have it here quickly because we made it so big that it can't fit in our building. Oh, and by the way, he can't back up into our yard because the yard's not big enough, so we gotta have him park out on the highway, so we gotta cut off the highway now. Well, what happened to the one skid? Oh, well, it changed.
Just like that, it changes.
And I've had that happen sometimes in one day. They've completely changed it all. And it's like, what happened to the skid? Oh, that changed.
It's no longer just one skid.
Well, how the fuck does it change from a skid to a 20-foot bundle?
Good question.
I know how it changes.
How does it change, Jordan?
Fucktards.
Back to fucktards.
Yes.
So we got retards, morons, and fucktards.
Yes. Idiots.
Is this all in Toronto, or is this...
No, this is country. No, not just country. This is U.S. as well.
Oh, okay. So it's
and they love
international.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking international. Fucking fucktards all over the place.
Huh. So we're not the only fucktards.
No. And you brought up a good point. If you call in Monday and we haven't shown up, you're going to call an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before you close, just to make sure, hey.
Are you picking up?
The drive is still good. Because if not, then I have to make arrangements to either cancel a pickup or change it because maybe I left it outside. I now need to bring it in because now I don't want it to get wet. That's perfectly logical sense. So why is it when people say, oh, we close at 1 o'clock, they call at 1:30 and go, why is the driver not here?
Because you're closed.
And when we say, well, you're closed, well, no, we're still open. Well, then why did you say you closed at 1?
Well, that's when we...
That's when we, before the close, but we're here until, and I've had them say, we're here until like 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah, because that's when we stop sending shit out.
And it's like, well... Too late. We've already rescheduled it for another day.
Because we weren't going to make it by your 1 o'clock.
We weren't going to make it there by 1. And then they get mad at us and go, well, can you reschedule it? No! That driver's already been sent to a completely different section of the city to do completely different pickups.
Yes. So now you're going to have to wait for
the next
day.
Now you get to wait for the next day. Fucktards. I don't get... Or they call, like, we close in 2 minutes. Is traffic going to be here?
Well, not in 2 minutes.
Look out the fucking window. Do you see the driver?
No.
No, guess what? He's not going to get there. Now, it's great when they say, oh, well, we'll call him because the driver's not here and we close in 2 minutes. And they go, oh, wait a minute, he gets pulled in.
There you go.
That to me is one of those, yes, sir, you are welcome. I'm that damn good. But most of the time, that doesn't happen. So you have to ask yourself,
what are you doing?
There's a piece of string there.
Yeah?
Pull it off!
Why?
Because we're on camera and you need to look proper, you schmuck. This is why you don't have the women coming after you.
Because I have a piece of string on my shoulder?
Yes! Now, where was I? Right. Fucktards.
Yeah, well, that seems to be everybody these days.
Yes, everyone's a fucktard. Now, it's one, and I also don't like it because, unfortunately, if you work in our industry, we are literally told that the customer's always right. Okay, yes.
That's not just our industry. That's usually all industries.
But what I don't like about that is some of the customers take advantage of that. Because that pretty much gives them the free right, especially in my industry. They can cuss at us, they can swear at us, they can treat us like complete dog shit.
Except Jordan.
And all we are supposed to do
is say yes, sir.
Is just sit there and go, yes, sir.
Whatever you say.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are fucking morons. Yes, I am a complete pathetic waste of skin. I don't know what I'm doing. Even though I've been here for 8 years, but I don't know anything about what.
Except when they talk to Jordan, then he
I've
goes.
I've had to do it. And it's like there should be a limit. Like if they say like 10 swear words, that should give me like the legal right to go. Okay, fucktard. This is how shit's gonna happen. You're an idiot. You don't deserve to be talking anymore. Put someone on the phone that has a fucking brain and knows what the fuck they're doing.
Really?
Yes. There should be a limit. Because it should not be fair that I have to sit there for, at times, especially when I first started in the company, I'd sit there for like 4 or 5 minutes and just hear some guy rip my ass a new one because...
Somebody else.
No. Because at the end of the day, he booked a pickup in online, but he didn't book the pickup online. He just made the bill late, assuming it would make the pickup. And I have to sit there now and listen to him yell at me because he didn't do his job. And I just have to go, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then when I try to talk to him and say, okay, this is what we have to do, he gets mad at me even more and goes, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I want to talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Oh, either way, they got a book in the pickup for you. No, they don't. No. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Let me talk to your manager. I send him to his manager, and I will literally hear my manager go, yeah, we still have to book in the pickup.
And then in some cases, they want to say, okay, I want to talk to your manager.
Yeah, and it's like, you can talk to God himself, and he'll still say, hey, fuck Todd, you got to book in a pickup.
But you have come around and said that you don't take that so much all the time, and you have gone against that.
I have lost my temper with a few people. Now, granted, I have had a couple of meetings with my boss, and they do...
say, well, you are technically in the right.
I shouldn't be doing that, but technically I shouldn't have to do that. Now, when I say that, I don't mean the minute, like the first word they say to me, no. I usually give them like 2 to 3 minutes. I've let them just go off, and then I go off for like a minute, and that usually gets most of them to kind of go,
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll book in a pickup. We'll do
Yeah.
our job.
Yes.
And then I do get a call from the manager, and the manager does at times go, you shouldn't be doing that, but he also should understand that you have a job and steps I have to do my job. Or I get in trouble, and I could lose my job. This isn't a... Well,
I don't think that
I don't
will
think
ever happen because this is Jordan's world.
Exactly. It's not. I have a set things that I have to do every time I do a pickup. Regardless if it's a shipper, consignee, third party, flatbed, straight truck. There are certain things I have to do and I need to know to do my job. If I don't have those, if I don't follow those, I get in trouble.
Oh, no. Jordan never gets in trouble.
Yes, I have.
Oh, no.
So, essentially, what I'm trying to say is, ladies and gentlemen,
when you call in,
have everything. Yeah, and especially that. Have everything ready. Like, especially if you've done it before and you know we're going to ask this, don't get on the phone and then immediately go, oh, can I put you on hold because I need to find the phone number?
You should already have that.
You should already have that. Now, if the person sounds nice, I will wait. And I'll wait for like a minute. That you shouldn't need more than a minute.
Shouldn't.
Now, I've been on hold, especially when I first started. I was on hold sometimes for like 3 or 4 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I'd stay on there and wait for the person to come back and then do my job. But I've gotten to the point now where when they say, oh, can you just hold on a minute? I need to find this. Okay. And I'll wait. And I wait more than a minute. I wait about 1:20 to 1.5 minutes. And if they're not back on, next phone call. I don't have time to fucking wait for you to do your job that you should already have set up, ready in front of you for me to go, phone number. Here it is. What are we picking up? Here. Where are we picking up? Here. If you don't have that in front of you, don't bother me. In fact, don't bother any trucking company because you're literally slowing them down and wasting their time.
And actually have the right place to go to. And
yes.
Not just mixed.
Yeah. Have the right place. Don't just say, oh, it's Mix, Ontario. There is no fucking... No. What city?
It used to be you could do that.
Yeah, but no. What city? If you got to go into 4 different cities and 4 different provinces, you better have the fucking information with you. Don't say, oh, Mix, Canada. Buddy, shove it up where the sun don't shine.
And there is no Mixed Canada.
No. And when you're done shoving it up there, let me know. Because I'll come over and stick my foot up there, too.
Wow.
You're dumb enough, it would probably fit.
Because Canada's a pretty big place.
Yes.
There's I always tell Jordan, I said, what do they want us to do? Drive down the road, yell out the window, and say, do you want this?
And literally, some of them, I have said that to them, and they're like, well, no, we want it to go here. But where is here?
We don't know we're here.
We don't know. Because if you say, oh, I want this to go to United Rentals, there's a United Rentals in almost every major city, and there's more than one. Do you want to drive to every single city and go, hey,
is this yours?
Is this yours?
Oh, no.
Because, now, granted, we'll do that. You know why we'll do that? Because you're going to pay. You're going to pay for the driver's time, all the gas, the wear and tear. You're going to pay fucking so much money, your company's going to go financially bankrupt because you're an idiot. And I'm trying to help you to save your company money. That way we're not driving around with our head out the window screaming, hey!
You want some?
You want some stuff? Okay. I think I'm done for my little rant now.
For this one?
Yep. Now,
alright.
We're moving on to the next episode of Star Trek, the original series. Now, this episode, I found the name of the episode was a little weird.
Oh?
Well, there's no... What's the name? Well, hang on. Ryan, what's the name of the episode?
The name of this episode is called What Are Little Girls Made Of?
There's no little girls in this episode.
Well, it's a play on words of an ancient, I don't know what it was, but it was called What Are Little Boys Made Of?
Oh.
Let me,
hang on, ladies and gentlemen.
A 19th century nursery rhyme. What are little boys made of?
Okay. So, we're going to begin the episode. And Ryan's favorite thing, the synopsis. Which, according to him, on a podcast named Delta Flyers Down or something, or
The Delta Flyers.
The Delta Flyers, which is based on the Star Trek Voyager series.
Yes.
And
it goes into Deep Space Nine.
And they apparently say this word. Of course, the one podcast he showed me, they never said it. So
no, they
to this point, I still don't think they say it. I think Ryan just made up a word and is hoping that it catches on.
But I will tell you this, that in this episode, they did have a nice young woman in it.
Yes.
Her name was Sherry Jackson. No, not related to Michael Jackson.
It can't be. Wrong color.
I know that.
Well, actually, it depends on what year would that be for Michael Jackson. Like,
she was born in 1942.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson was born in like 60s.
She was about 24 years old when she filmed this.
Okay.
And apparently, the kissing that she did with Shatner, they actually did kiss.
Oh.
It wasn't a movie kiss. It wasn't a television kiss.
Oh.
And apparently they also, because of the revealing nature of her costume, apparently they did have a censor on the set.
A censor?
A censor is somebody who's on the set to make sure that nothing of the private parts of the man or woman
are shown.
That basically is against the rules in American TV.
Oh.
So no breasts are hanging out, or nipples, I should say.
So they were there just making sure everything was okay. Yeah,
so they made sure that on the frontal, titties weren't hanging out, and because of the side look that she always had, you wanted to make sure that when you're looking through the side of her costume, you didn't see any breast either.
Well, it's a small thing. One, for the people who are watching, and two, for her, to make her feel safe.
Yes. Her name was Andrea in the show.
Yep.
And the other person that I can think of is Ted Cassidy was in this too. He was the big, tall Rock. Was his name. He also played in a show called The Addams Family, the original, the black and white.
Yes, he was Frankenstein.
He was Lurch, I think was his name in that show. Apparently, he was supposed to play a mute, but he did have one line. Was "You rang."
Yes.
Which also Dolph Lundgren did in that
Expendables
2.
No.
You rang.
Was it 2?
Yep. But yeah, and he unfortunately died in the 80s. And he was only like 46.
When did he die?
Sometime in the 80s.
Oh.
So.
But he did a pretty good job on the movie, I think.
Yeah, he did alright. Oh, and he also was the Gorn on Star Trek in the Arena. No, we haven't seen that yet, have we?
No.
Oh, okay, that'll be a future episode.
But it's one of the...
He played the Gorn.
One of the most popular episodes, I think.
Yes. And I think he played in another Star Trek original series episode too, but I can't remember.
I think he did pretty good.
Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah, apparently he's also a fairly good organist.
Organist? Like he played an instrument?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell me you don't know what an organist is.
No, it's not that. You said he is. Well, he's not alive. He was. Is the proper sentence. Hey,
fine.
Mr. Synopsis!
Oh, yes, the synopsis. Okay. So, essentially, this episode, the synopsis is that we're going to this planet.
Yeah,
We are looking for this missing doctor.
which you don't know who it is at first.
No, but it ends up being a fiance of our well-known nurse Chapel.
Yep.
Which actually, if you watch Strange New Worlds, see the 3rd season, you see a little bit of Corby there.
Yes.
Because at the end of season 2, she was going to go onto his scientific team or whatever.
Yeah.
And season 3 is when they come back and saying they're engaged.
Yes.
But according to this episode, I guess the engagement didn't go anywhere.
No.
So
Well, I found this episode was a little different. There was no flybys.
yes, there was.
Very few.
Yes, there was. A few.
And no ship logs.
There was one.
Well, at the beginning.
Yeah,
But that's what I mean. Like, usually you have, like, 3 or...
quite a few. I will give you that. There was very few flybys, and there was only, I think, one captain's log.
Yep. And you don't know... You never do learn the name of the planet, though.
Yep.
No, you don't.
Yep.
Not the actual name of it.
Yep.
No.
Yes. We just watched it. You're telling me you did not see it on the screen up on the bridge or during the captain's log?
He never says the name.
Yes,
They
he
say... No, the captain never says the name.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I wrote it down.
Well, then you must have misheard it.
No.
Which is understandable. You according to you are old and senile.
Give you old and senile.
Abuse!
Oh.
See, ladies and gentlemen, what I go through?
Alright. And apparently this Corby guy wants to make an army of androids to take over the Federation. Essentially.
Well,
And basically
he
playing
never
God.
he never says the Federation.
Well,
But-
he wants to replace everybody in the Federation.
Well, he wants to place everyone in the galaxy.
Which is kind of considered the Federation.
Yeah, I know, but he never says the Federation itself. He just says he wants to replace everybody.
Yeah.
That's all I meant. Synopsis. So, we begin the episode with a
Flyby.
flyby.
We're on the bridge.
And there's Cook, Nurse Chapel.
Yeah. Well, we don't know why she's on there.
No.
She's usually never on there.
Yeah.
So Kirk tells Chapel we are going into orbit. And I'm thinking, why are you telling her we're going into orbit? Who cares? She has nothing to do with her.
No. At first,
But we will find out.
I originally thought reason why was because maybe Bones was down on the planet and
that could have been something.
And I thought, he's probably saying that because Bones is down there and maybe she's worried, is Bones okay? He hasn't been answering us.
Actually, we never did see him in this episode.
No. But
Same with Scotty.
Yeah.
Actually, we get to see very little of the ship, actually, in this episode.
Yeah, very little. It's 90...
All on the planet, mostly.
Pretty much all.
So, we're going in orbit. Chapel apparently gave up bio-research of some kind to serve on a starship.
Yes.
So, apparently... She didn't want to be with him, I guess.
She's really super smart and she's wasting her talents on a starship.
So, Chapel is sure he's alive and down there. And
Yep.
I said, who?
Yeah.
Who is she saying is down there?
Now, I'm thinking the whole time, Bones.
I'm thinking, I don't know who this guy is.
I was only thinking Bones, because the way Cook's saying, like, he's worried that my friend Bones.
Maybe.
That was just me.
Apparently it's been 5 years since the last message.
That's when it changed.
Yeah, and he finally says Roger would or Chapel says Roger would find a way.
Yeah.
So we do have a first name.
Yes, Roger.
We don't know who this Roger guy is, but we do have a name.
Yeah, but pretty much at that point, I realized, okay, this isn't a where's Bones type thing.
Yes.
Bones wouldn't be gone for 5 years, and then Cook shows up and goes, "Hey, buddy!"
Yes, since we just saw him in the last episode.
Yes.
So Spock does say that this planet is a 1-to-1 gravity.
Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Atmosphere isn't within safety limits, and the temperature is once again a -120.
They love minus 120.
It's not like a minus 1,000 or maybe plus 1,000 or whatever.
But yeah, like I would understand like if they say, oh, it's plus 120. You go down there and you're like instant.
Maybe that's the bottom of the temperature gauge. Maybe if it's colder, they don't know.
And then Spock says...
And it says the sun's been dying for the last 500,000 years.
Yeah, so that's a long time for that sun to be dying.
Yes.
Which means that planet's only going to get colder.
Probably. We do find out that it's Dr. Corby.
Yes.
So we do he's a doctor. His last name is Corby. So it's Dr. Roger Corby.
I originally thought when they said Corby, I thought they were saying Corgi. Like the dog. Hey, they got some weird fucking names.
If you say so. Uhura says that there's no response to any of their hails. The last message found... finally, a message does come up. Mm-hmm. The last message that they sent, they found underground caverns.
That they were going to try to
search them out, I guess.
Yes.
But then we never heard anything.
And they sent, over the last 5 years, 2 other teams.
2 lost expeditions found no sign of life.
Yeah, they never found them. They went looking.
So, I don't know how they looked or if they were beaming or scanning or whatever, but...
Who knows? Obviously, they didn't find the caves.
Guess not. Finally, they do get a message from Corby.
Yes.
And I said, why now, an odd?
Yeah.
Out of all the ships that have been going there...
2 other ships, at least. Never responded.
They never said anything until now.
Yeah.
With the Enterprise and Captain Kirk.
Just when Kirk shows up. Now, I'm thinking that's kind of suspicious.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also thinking... why? What's so special about the Kirk? And the only thing I can think of is he's
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk, the Ayatollah of rock and roll.
So we go through the intro.
Yep.
We do another flyby.
Yep.
We get our one and only captain's log.
Yep. What's the
Stardate 2712.4. Signal XO3 is the planet. Corby and 3 members alive in underground cavern by caverns created by the previous inhabitants.
Alright.
Corby requests only Kirk to beam down.
Yes, because
seems uninterested, and someone else may want to talk to him. And I said, "Is he gay?"
I honestly. I found it kind of odd. Like, Kirk was getting ready to send out a whole team. And
But he's saying, I only want Kirk.
No. I just want you, Kirk.
Which, yes, I would find very suspicious. I would be saying, well,
Why
I'm
just
not
me?
going down there by myself.
Yeah. And then Kirk says, well, there's another person who would like to come see you. And that's when Nurse Chapel
Pipes up. He goes, oh, Roger.
And then...
just like the woman at the grocery store talking to you.
Not even fucking close.
Okay, she didn't talk like that, but she would have.
There was no interest.
There was.
No.
Yes.
And then the minute Roger hears her voice, she's like...
He's already perked up and goes, oh, it's you. And he goes, where are you? And I'm thinking...
On the ship.
Where do you think she is?
And
do you think there's like 3 ships in orbit?
And Kirk's like... Can she come down? And he's like, yes. Like, he's like, bring her down.
Yes, I haven't had a woman in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm ready to start laying the blocks.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, I'm ready to lay some blocks.
Yeah.
It's been more than 5 years for me, but anyway.
Been about 6 weeks.
So, no, not 6 weeks.
Oh, did that say that out loud? Ow! Abuse!
I don't know who I would have been with in 6 weeks. No, not her.
I didn't say anything.
You did.
I did not. I was going to, but I stopped.
Uh-huh.
No, seriously.
That picked it up.
All they hear is her, and I was going to say something, but I never finished it.
Fine. So we go to transporter room. Kirk and Chapel beam down. And I said, no Arctic wear for minus 120 degrees.
That's what I thought. as they walk away, I'm like, well, are they going to put winter gear on? Or are they
You
going
know, like a parka, some snow pants.
Anything. No.
No, we're going to go down in these t-shirts.
Essentially, yeah, that's really all they had, hey.
And we're going to go to this planet.
At minus 120.
Because we don't know that even if they knew they were going into a cave entrance, they don't know it's blocked off.
No. They don't know if it's going to be, 120, you got, what?
Couple seconds before
it's
frostbite.
Yeah, before you freeze like a brick.
But no, Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk goes down there with his chest puffed out and...
Actually, they shaved his chest for this episode, eh?
I noticed that on most of the episodes, he's got a little tuft of hair here and there.
Well, he has no tufts of hair because they completely shaved his chest because they thought he shouldn't be hairy.
No, I meant the other episodes. You could see he's got some hair, but this one, no, there was nothing.
Yes,
is what I meant.
So they beamed into a sealed-off cave entrance, and I said it looked like on the surface a planet. Because when they beamed down, I thought, oh, there's the outside. This is where they should be thinking,
oh, yeah. You would think.
But then if you look closely, you actually see the reflection off the glass.
Yeah, then well, it took me until they go down and they're not freezing. I'm like, oh, they must be in like a sealed something.
So Kirk thinks beamed into wrong entry point.
Yeah.
And I said, didn't Corby tell you this? Didn't Corby send you coordinates?
Or something? But apparently...
To pick just some random cave and pray to God that's the right one is not very...
But they beam down and Kirk immediately goes, okay, this is weird. Why?
He's not here.
So he immediately calls for...
2 security officers.
Yeah. I didn't call them security officers. I just called them red shirts because...
Well, I will say that at the end here, yes.
Yeah.
So, as for 2 security guards, I'm thinking you probably should ask for more, but he only asked for 2.
Yeah.
So, 1 security stays behind and protects his room, I guess.
Where they transported out.
And 1 goes with Kirk.
Yes.
So Chapel almost falls off an endless hole there.
Yep.
And I said, why didn't she see it or follow Kirk's steps? Because Kirk obviously saw it because he stayed close to the wall. And she's going, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And all of a sudden she knocks off this little block. It falls down. She goes, ah!
So you gotta remember.
And I'm thinking, aren't you looking down where you're walking? Why is he walking over there? Oh, no, I'm going to go. Go, ah!
You have to remember, she's not used to this.
There.
She's not
roadkill.
She's not used to this.
Okay.
She's used to being in a sick bay. She's not experienced. She doesn't know what she's.
Okay, I will give you that. And then all of a sudden, Kirk and Chapel are holding hands.
Yeah,
like they're lovers.
No.
Nothing. The way they're holding hands, that's how I used to hold hands to with my girlfriends.
No.
And it's showing like...
No, he's doing it to keep her safe.
Okay, we'll go with safe.
Just because you don't know how to hold hands with a woman. Ow! Why do you keep hitting me?
Well, maybe because you're being an ass. Yes, you. Maybe that's why your girlfriends break up with you. Maybe you're not holding their hands right. And then all of a sudden this bright light comes on, blinds him.
Yeah, and Kirk immediately pulls out his
phaser, and a man comes into the light. Yeah. And Chapel instantly recognizes him as Corby.
Yes.
But you are blinded by the light, so how can you see him to know?
I'm assuming the outline of his body.
Maybe. So Kirk holds Chapel back because she's ready to race into danger, I guess. Action Chapel, I guess.
And Kirk,
all of a sudden, I guess she's all of a sudden the superhero. Rambo. And it turns out it to be Corby's assistant. And I wrote, told you.
Yeah.
So,
and Kirk does the responsibility. He holds it back because Kirk's a lot more protective,
I guess,
with her. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know who this is, and he's like, I have to keep her safe. Which, I 100% agree with.
Yes. Yes, that is a friend.
Oh, is that what we're going with? Okay.
Yes.
And then,
So all of a sudden we hear, ah! And security guy Matthews here
yes.
falls down hole. And I wrote, why? Chapel just about to fall down that same hole.
Yeah. He's a red
He's just as stupid as her.
He's a red shirt.
I know that. He is a red shirt. This is the beginning of the deaths of the red shirts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because in all the previous episodes, red shirts haven't died yet.
No, you haven't really seen a whole lot of them.
No.
This is the beginning of the ends for the red shirts.
Yes. And all of a sudden it shows this big guy. He ends up walking away out of this doorway.
Yeah.
And I said, why didn't they see him?
Yeah.
You can't miss him.
He was a big motherfucker.
This is the Rook guy.
Yeah, because you gotta imagine, William Shatner is, gotta be 5 something?
He's pretty big. He's
5'8"? 5'10"?
Yeah, probably around there.
And this guy was clearly
Oh yeah.
tall. Like, this guy's gotta be 6 something.
Yeah, he was. He was a tall guy. He was into basketball a little bit.
I gotta imagine with his size, he's gotta be like 6'2". Like, he's not a guy that you can go, oh yeah, a 6'2" guy gets walked by me? Really? No, it's Jesus fucking Christ, don't eat me!
Yes.
God!
So how they missed him, I don't know.
I don't know.
So Brown, we find out this assistant name is Brown.
And
I said Brown didn't recognize Chapel. Now that should be a second signal.
that wasn't really a signal to me to begin with, because my biggest red flag with this guy was his coldness. Like, he literally, as Cook is kind of upset.
Yeah, because I wrote down here, Brown assures Kirk guard is dead.
And he's like, oh well.
He's dead.
He's literally like, he literally says, oh well, what a pity. Shall we go now? And it's like,
He is kind of...
there is something really, really wrong with you.
Yes.
Like, you are as cold as the ice outside of that window.
That's true.
And now,
but yeah, he is kind of cold.
Yeah.
So I wrote big guy because we don't know his name at the beginning, so I just wrote big guy.
Yeah, I just wrote giant.
So big guy walks towards. I wrote Matthews, but Matthews was the guy that fell off the precipice, so I don't know the actual name of the other guy. The second security guard guy, as soon as he should be seeing this big guy, he turns his back to him. And starts talking to Captain Kirk through the communicator.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why did you do that? Now, granted, in the TV world, it made it easier for the bad guy to sneak up on him, to take him out. But in a real world setting, you should not be turning your back to stairs.
No, not really.
Or where an enemy can come to you.
Yeah, that is true. That room...
Because you know behind you there's glass or whatever protecting the entranceway. So you don't have to worry about an attack that way.
No.
I'm going to turn my back to where the attack could come from.
Yes.
And hence why he comes number 2.
Yes. Red shirt number 2.
Yeah. So he turns his back towards big guy. Big guy puts hands over mouth, and this guy goes down.
Yes.
He doesn't stab him, doesn't shoot him, doesn't do anything. He just grabs his mouth and he goes...
Now, I'm assuming...
And I said, why didn't you turn your back... Why did you turn your back to stairs? And I shouldn't have wrote this, but I wrote first red shirt death. Which is second now.
Yes.
Red shirt death.
Yes.
And I wrote red in capitals. R-E-D.
Yeah.
He is our first red.
Yes, he is. And then, at this point, Captain Cold Guy
says that the previous inhabitants moved underground when the surface went cold.
And they're walking forever. These tunnels are just like endless.
They are endless. And then all of a sudden there's doors.
Yeah.
Doors opens into a room, and I said, where's power coming from, and why a door? No other doors been seen.
And on top of that, there's wood seats.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
But also there has been frames for doors in these tunnels, but there's no sliding door or up and down.
Maybe geothermal.
I guess that's possible, but why doors now? Why didn't they just leave a big hole like all the other tunnels doors?
Because this is a room. Maybe because it's not a tunnel. I don't know.
So I don't know what room this is, so I just wrote room.
Yeah, it's not like an office room. It doesn't look like an office room.
Yeah, so young woman walks into room from another door. Woman introduces herself as Andrea.
Yes.
Then she introduces herself to Kirk. Corby arrives and sees Chapel, and they kiss.
They hug and they kiss, and you think he's missed Chapel. And Chapel's missed him.
Yeah, so Kirk tries to contact this second guard.
Yes.
Gets no response. So this brown guy pulls a weapon on Kirk.
Yes.
When he says that he needs to contact the Enterprise.
Because he's now lost communication with his
So
two
he
people.
has to call the Enterprise and say, like, I need more guys down here. More meat for the grinder, eh?
Yeah, essentially.
And then Andrea takes Kirk's phaser. But as soon as she tries to take it, Kirk takes Andrea as a hostage to leave. Kirk lets Andrea go, and he rolls behind a table. And I said, why not out the door?
Because that wouldn't...
They walked straight to the door. Kirk's back is to the door. And instead of backing through the door to go out, no, he does this.
And do what? Leave Chapel behind?
He does this Kirk roll behind this little table.
Yeah.
And
one, it's cool.
Well, yeah.
And two, he's got to try to save Chapel.
Well, if they know that this Corby guy is real, then he knows that she'll be in no danger.
He doesn't know that right now. He's now under the impression that the bat. Next.
Okay. Kirk shoots Brown and he goes down.
Yes.
Andrea opens the door and big guy comes in and lifts Kirk off ground and knocks phaser out of his hand.
And then
Chapel looks at Brown and screams after seeing wires and circuits in Brown's wound, and Kirk looks too.
Yes. And you realize Brown
wasn't human.
Wasn't human.
He was, I guess, some sort of robot or something.
Android. Or whatever.
Well, yeah.
And what I find funny is they never brought him back.
No, they didn't.
They
didn't like Brown.
I guess, yeah.
Or perhaps because they don't have the original body to make a copy.
Could be.
So we do another ship flyby. We're on the bridge. Uhura gets a call from Kirk. It sounds like Kirk. On the planet, turns out not Kirk talking, but big guy talking with Kirk's voice. So apparently he can mimic Kirk's voice.
And then we find out that not only can he mimic Kirk's voice, but he can mimic anybody's voice.
So on the bridge, Spock is worried after not hearing from Kirk in security. Brock, as fake Kirk, tries to say, don't worry about it. We'll be in regular contact. Big on the planet. Big guy is now got a name. It's called...
Ruck.
I wrote Brock, but it's actually Ruck. R-U-K.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been spelling it R-U-K the whole time, just guessing.
Well, there you go.
Hey! I have you very happy right now.
Too bad you can't pick up on those flirtings as easily. Ow! What was that for?
For being an ass.
So Ruck is given orders not to mock or disobey Chapel's orders.
Yes, because he starts to mimic her voice, and Roger gets upset.
He doesn't like that.
No, don't.
He's in love with her. So
don't make fun of her. Don't mock her.
So he says, and you must obey all her orders. And
Cook then types up and goes, and
you need to not
hurt her.
Yeah, don't hurt her either. So Kirk says Ruck is an android. Rock says more superior than Brown.
Yes.
Apparently he was one of the originals on this planet.
Yeah, Ruck was one of the originals from the previous...
Yeah, Ruck was left behind by the original inhabitants, which he calls the Old Ones.
The Old Ones, yes.
Kirk is convinced that Corby is dangerous. So Kirk tries to escape. Ruck grabs Kirk and lifts him off the ground and carries him back in and throws him.
Yes.
So apparently escape is not going to be easy for Kirk.
No, because Ruck is, you can tell, is superior in strength.
So I wrote another room because it's really hard to tell what rooms these are.
Now, I'm assuming this is a bedroom because I think there was a bed in it.
I was thinking this was back to the original room, which I kind of start calling the dining room a little later because there's a dining room table.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So Chapel's in this room. Andrea walks in.
Yes.
Chapel asks Andrea, where is Kirk?
Yeah.
Because she wants to know. Chapel sees disturbed Andrea using Roger's name. It's disturbed because Andrea is calling Dr. Corby Roger. So she's thinking like, I got some competition here. From this 24-year-old woman, while I'm 30 or 40, whatever she is.
Something like that, yeah.
And then Corby, Kirk, and Ruck arrive. They walk in through this other door.
Yep.
And Corby tells Andrea to call him Dr. Corby instead of Roger. Andrea is an android too, so she can. So Corby kind of tells him she's also an android.
Yes.
Corby tells Kirk that these androids have a pulse, they have color tone, they have pigmentations, like anything to make them seem as human as possible.
Yes.
Now, I didn't write it in here. I'm going to say this part first, and then I'm going to add in another part that I just thought of. Why better than Data on TNG? Why wasn't he the same or better? Data on Next Generation didn't have a pulse. He didn't have pigmentations. He didn't have color tones.
That's true.
So why wasn't he better than this? Or be the same as these?
That's actually a very good point.
And the Next Generation is supposed to be, I think, 100 years into the future.
And technically, Corby made these things from a species that died years before. So technically, they should be like 1,000 times superior technology.
And the other thing I didn't write in here, and I just thought of, is when you're using your sensors, you're supposed to pick up heartbeats and pulses and stuff to find out life signs.
Maybe
if these things have pulses, why didn't any sensors ever pick them up?
Maybe because they're underground. Because they should have picked up Corby.
All right, we'll go with that. So Corby has Andrea kiss Kirk and then slap him to prove that they have no emotion.
Yeah.
So they can't love, they can't hate, they can't do anything like that.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're Vulcans.
Yes. Spock would get along great.
No doubt. And I'm thinking this is the beginning of Kirk's classic Kirk. I gotta kiss the woman.
Yeah. And they actually speak a little bit like a Vulcan in this episode.
Yeah, I guess. And then I wrote, and then they're in this other room, and I said possible lab to make robots. Because at the beginning it just shows a door and them walking in. It doesn't show what this room is, so it's really hard to tell. So Ruck puts a body type plaster mold thingy on this machine. We don't actually know what it is.
Yeah, it looks just like a giant thing of goo.
Yes, kind of like big chunk of plaster.
Yeah.
Corby, Chapel walk into this room.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea's already in there.
Yep.
Andrea turns and hits a few knobs and buttons. Kirk is strapped to this spinning wheel with this mold plaster thing of a dude.
Yep.
And then this
Cook's
wheel.
naked.
He's completely naked.
Showing off his chest again.
In his six-pack. Yes. Then this wheel starts to turn faster and faster, and I wrote, I would get sick.
Yeah, you would think Cook would have puked.
Apparently he's got
Guts as a CEO.
And then as it spins faster and faster, they are hitting all these buttons and knobs and switches and whatever. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden there are 2 Kirks on this wheel.
Yes. You can kind of see the plaza thing change.
Yes. And then after that, they finally change it to, once the wheel stops spinning, they start putting Kirk's memories and all that into the duplicate.
And Cook can hear them saying this, so Cook now immediately starts thinking,
I need to put something in there
that can fool everybody.
Well, he kind of just says this one line. We don't know why he says this one line.
Yeah, he says it
He says it later, and I didn't write it down, but I wrote it down where he says, Spock, mind your own business, tired of your half-breed interference.
Yes.
And he says that a bunch of times.
Again,
we don't know why he says it.
No. Again and again and again. And you're thinking, well...
This is like some random line. Doesn't make any sense.
Now, to me, I just wrote Cook comes up with a plan. This has to be some kind of a plan he's thinking of. It's the only because this is not something this is not something Cook goes around and says to Spock on a daily fucking basis.
But somehow he says this. We don't know why. We don't know what for.
And no one hears it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. No one heard it. So once we see that it brings around to the clone side. Or the android side, I guess.
Yep.
And he talks and has the same mannerisms as regular Kirk.
And Chapel can't tell the difference. Because
nope.
Roger asks, "What can you tell which one's which?" And she's like, "No."
Nope. So we go into this dining room,
yeah.
I guess. Andrea is setting up plates of food on table.
Yes.
Kirk walks in. And then Kirk says, "Nurse, not Chapel." So I said, perhaps not real Kirk?
I never caught that.
Because he goes, "Nurse, if I gave you an order to betray Corby, could you do that?" And I'm thinking, why did you call her Nurse and not Chapel?
Yes.
Kind of odd, but...
And she goes, "Don't ask me to..."
Yeah, don't ask me to betray my lover.
Yeah.
Because it would be something she probably couldn't live with.
Exactly. And she pushes the food away and says, "I can't eat this." And then Cook pushes back and smiles and goes,
"Androids don't eat." And I said, "Uh-oh, danger."
Yes.
If she couldn't tell the difference...
How else could anyone else?
That means the Enterprise could be taken over and... Uh-oh.
And then real Kirk comes in.
Yeah, so I ended up writing from here on in real Kirk, fake Kirk.
Yeah, I just wrote, clone or real or Kirk. I wrote.
So real Kirk, Corby, and Ruck arrive. Real Kirk says that he's hungry.
Yes.
And fake Kirk says, "Well, I don't need to eat, so I'm superior than you." And then fake Kirk has all real Kirk's memories.
Yes.
Because real Kirk kind of tests fake Kirk on saying like,
my brother is being transferred here.
And he goes, "Well, not exactly."
No, he wants to be transferred there.
But he's gonna finish up on this project first before going to another project, and stuff like that. So he does test him. Apparently, fake Kirk has all the memories and they're in perfect shape.
Yep.
So fake Kirk could pass as real Kirk.
So Roger asks the fake Kirk to leave because he wants to talk to
real Kirk
and Chapel.
So Corby says that he could have transferred Kirk's soul or consciousness into the android.
Yep.
And I said, man wasn't meant to live forever. Would go crazy.
Yes. And I'm thinking
one of the main arguments for this.
Yes.
Kirk says the same promises made by other tyrants of the world, like Genghis Khan, Hitler.
Yep. They want to live forever.
But they all, as you all know, they all ended up dying.
Yes.
And basically, if everybody went to android bodies, there would be no disease, there would be no death, there would be nothing. You would live forever. As soon as your droid body either was damaged or ready to shut down, you just get transferred to a new body.
And Corbin's like, I can pick and choose. You want what emotions you can or don't need.
Yeah.
Fear, we'll replace it with joy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is getting a little
Yes.
And he's
a little dangerous.
And he's literally like, I'll pick and choose. Like, I'm going to play God.
So Corby wants Kirk to take him to another colony for new materials and more people to clone.
Yeah.
Kirk starts to untie rope from his chair.
Yep.
Which you don't know what he's going to use it for.
You just know he's going
to be Action Kirk here again soon.
Yep. Action Jackson.
Yeah. So Kirk ends up using the rope to put it around Corby's neck.
Yep, and he's holding Corbin as a prisoner.
And keeps Rock from attacking.
Yes.
Which is probably the reason why he used him.
Yes.
And he ended up leaving Chapel, which he should have done the first time.
Well, now that he knows Chapel, Rock won't hurt Chapel.
Oh. So Kirk lets Corby go, and Rock checks Corby instead of going after Kirk. Kirk ends up escaping into the tunnels.
Yes.
And then Corby orders Rock to protect.
Yes. That's all he says, protect.
And then Chapel comes out, checks on Corby, and
he's fine, and then runs after Rook, screaming, "Don't
hurt him!
Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him!"
So,
like, Chapel loves Roger, but also doesn't
want to see your captain get killed.
Which I 100% understand.
So, next we go into tunnels.
Yes.
Chapel's constantly yelling to Rock, "I order you not to harm Kirk."
Yes.
Kirk breaks an icicle off the ceiling.
Yeah, and Rook hears it.
And then Rock uses Chapel's voice to try and trick Kirk into revealing his location. Kirk does call out. Now, do you think he called out to try and draw him in, or do you think he was thinking, is it really Chapel?
I think he thought it was really Chapel.
I think so, eh?
I think he did, because I think they're trying to show that Rook abilities to copy a voice is, well, damn near perfect. Look at Data. Okay. He could do it damn near perfect.
All right.
And he didn't say much. He just said captain. Like, he wasn't trying to have a conversation with the captain. It was just enough to make the captain go, is that actually...
Yeah.
Chapel.
So Rook stops Kirk's attack. Because he does come up the stairs, and Kirk swings this icicle thing of a Dewey at him. He ends up grabbing it, stopping him, and for whatever reason, Kirk ends up falling off this ledge, and he grabs a hold of the ledge.
Yes. And you think, is
this the end of Action Kirk?
Is he going to fall? Maybe that fall isn't endless?
Or is Rook going to actually let him die?
Yes.
So Rook looks at Kirk, and I said maybe he'll push him into the hole and kill him.
Yeah.
Or maybe just leave him there. Who knows?
Maybe.
But Rook ends up helping Kirk out.
Yes. It makes you almost wonder, like, why? Why are you doing this? Like,
well, he was ordered not to harm him.
That is true.
So we go through another ship flyby. We're in the halls.
Yep.
Kirk. So these are the halls of the Enterprise, actually.
Yeah.
So we don't even know how he got beamed up. Or anything. We didn't see anything like that.
Nope.
So Kirk walks out of a lift past Spock. Spock calls after the captain. Kirk walks into his quarters. In Kirk's quarters, he opens some small storage area of some kind. Kirk says, "Spock, mind your own business. Tired of your half-breed interference." And I said what Kirk said during cloning process.
Yes. And the clone of the Kirk doesn't realize what he just said
was anything other than ordinary.
Now, Spock, of course, Immediately.
Like, that's not what Captain Kirk would
Kirk
say.
has never said that to me. He's never even mentioned that to me. That is not my captain.
Yes. So Kirk ends up going back talking normally to him, like saying like, oh, just basically just insulted him and says, so how's the weather? Like,
Yeah, essentially.
essentially what he did. But Spock is suspicious.
Immediately.
Yes, which is good for him. So Spock has a landing party standing by and says he will take them down after Kirk leaves. And I said, way to go, Spock!
He's being smart. He's going, we're not going to go down there with him or before him. I want him to go down, and then I'm going to follow right behind him because I know there's something wrong. And I don't want him to know.
Yes. So on the planet, so this Kirk turns out to be fake Kirk.
Yep.
Because we didn't know. Well, I guess we kind of did.
Kind of did.
But it was kind of played on that, is this the real Kirk or the fake Kirk? But I guess everybody should have known it was fake Kirk, or real Kirk would have said, like, Chapel's still down there. Let's get 60 security guys there. And
all red shirts because they're all going to die.
So they find out that planet Midas 5 is the next scheduled stop. It's a small colony, lots of raw materials. And fake Kirk has done well first time out, according to Corby. And I said, shouldn't fake Kirk have all of real Kirk's sense of duty?
You would think.
Like, if he's supposed to have all the memories, all the knowledge, everything of real Kirk, he should have been going up there and said, I shouldn't be doing this.
No. But
I should be going down there releasing everybody.
But he does say, I felt very comfortable being on the Enterprise.
Yes.
Which
you could kind of see it as, well, maybe he feels comfortable out there. That way he can take it over.
Yeah, you would almost think.
And do whatever my bidding, my master. Into this holding room, I called it.
Yeah, holding room or whatever, but Kirk's laying there.
Andrea arrives, takes to take real Kirk's food tray.
Yeah.
Real Kirk stops her from taking the tray. Tells Andrea to kiss him after she tries to slap him again, but he stops her.
And then kisses her again.
And then he grabs her shoulders and they kiss more passionately than before. Now you could have been doing this with that woman.
No. Now as I'm seeing this, I'm thinking, well, what's his plan? Like, why is he?
This is classic Kirk. He's always got to kiss the most beautiful youngest woman.
There's got to be a plan, and I never understood what the plan was.
There's never a plan.
Yes, there was.
Except to pass on his genes to the next one.
No.
I'm just more surprised that there are not more Kirk children out there with all the women that he slept with.
Oh, hey, he's good protection.
So, no, we already said that. Andrea says no, and I said, Kirk at his finest. Classic Kirk.
And then she goes and walks away. He's following her,
and she goes, I'm not programmed for you. And then she stops again, and then Kirk's behind her, moves her hair aside, and he starts
whispering in her ear
and asking her if she's confused or anything. And everything, so he's getting really passionate, you know. He's starting to become classic Kirk. He's starting to really start smashing these women. Confused. So she does finally leave. Kirk tries to follow, but Ruck arrives and shoves Kirk back into the room. Kirk asks Ruck what happened to the old ones.
Yeah. Because Kirk wants to know. Cook's now trying to...
he's trying to work on his plan now.
Yeah. And so he's asking, what happened to your creators? What happened to the people that made you?
Yeah, so Kirk suspects that they built their machines too well.
Yeah.
And the old ones were afraid of their machines and started to turn them off. And I wrote here, possibly killed them, because they haven't said what they did.
No.
But they do say a little bit later.
And at first, Rook is like, I'm not sure. It's been so long.
Yeah.
But as Kirk is pushing him, he starts going, I remember it was deep in my data bank.
Yeah, so Ruck remembers now about the old ones, and Corby is doing the same thing again with humans who are illogical and full of emotions.
Yes. And
essentially, they consider us inferior.
Yeah.
Which is why they end up destroying. So Ruck says they destroyed the old ones, and humans are dangerous, as in Kirk. He doesn't believe that Corby is a danger.
No.
Because he's the one who showed, reprogrammed him or whatever.
Yeah. But as Cook is pressuring him, he starts to... His protocol for protecting and all that is starting to...
But Kirk tries to get Ruck to see that Corby is also human and dangerous.
Yes.
Ruck says that Kirk is from the outside and he's dangerous, and Corby is the one that protected me or saved me. Ruck says existence and survival overrides programming and grabs Kirk.
Yes.
And then Corby walks in.
Yeah. And then he throws Cook to the side and starts going towards
Ruck
Corby.
starts to turn on Corby, and then Corby takes out a phaser and shoots Ruck, and he disappears.
Yeah, and he shoots Ruck like, okay, it's just, whatever.
Now, you're still thinking that this Corby guy is a real deal.
Yeah. I did, because at this point, he's been pretty good at faking it.
Because you'll learn later what he is.
Quite shortly after this.
Yeah. So we go. I wrote another room because we really don't know what these rooms are.
Yes.
Kirk walks into this door and attacks Corby again. And I wrote, Corey is dearly fake because as they're fighting there, you can see this door moving forward and backwards.
Yeah.
Because it's the hole is.
Corby's arm is stuck inside the door.
Then Corby's hand is shown damaged with circuits and wires.
Yes.
So Corby is an android too. Clearly a fake. And I wrote, clearly a fake prosthetic.
Yeah.
Clearly, it was the actor's hand with this little bit of fake skin on top.
Yes.
With this little prosthetic of supposed to look like circuits and all that.
Yeah.
But remember that it's the 60s, so...
Yes. So at this point, you realize that Corby
confesses he was frozen, or he was near frozen, so he was basically getting frostbite.
His legs were gone.
And only his mind left.
Yeah.
So essentially he transferred his brain or his consciousness into an android.
Now I'm not sure if Rook found him and did that, or if he did it himself.
He doesn't say.
Because the computers that they were using when they did it with Cook took 2 of them. So I'm not sure if...
I would probably say Ruck probably did the thing. And all of a sudden we hear this beeping sound going off. Corby calls Andrea and says that somebody is coming through the tunnels.
Yes.
Corby has Andrea get a weapon and protect. Mm-hmm. And Ruck is turned off. Because she says, I'll go find Ruck.
Because Ruck is supposed to be
the protector. That's what he is there for. But Betty says, he's been turned off, so he can't protect.
So Andrea then, after that, walks out of
in the cloning room, Andrea does get a weapon, walks out of the room into the tunnels, runs into fake Kirk, and Andrea says that she will kiss him now. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she thought it was the real Kirk or not.
But the fake Kirk goes no, and she goes no. You don't want to kiss me,
and he goes that's illogical.
Illogical. It's Vulcan talk.
So Andrea says no, and like she's confused,
and then
raises her weapon and shoots fake Kirk.
And I don't get why she did that. I'm not sure if the kissing...
I don't know if she thought it was real Kirk and maybe he was trying to escape or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or maybe she was starting to get confused and she wanted to start kissing Kirk all the time.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe he's got musk. Oh, more musk than you.
No, there's no musk.
After this, we got to talk about the musk.
No.
Yes. So we go into this dining room. Or we go back into this dining room, I guess. Andrea walks in and says she destroyed him and sees real Kirk.
Yeah.
Now, it kind of looks like she was a little, like, surprised, saying, like, oh, crap, I shot the wrong Kirk.
Yeah.
But she doesn't really say anything. All she says is, well, I'm not programmed to protect or to fight or anything, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Kirk points out that Andrea killed fake Kirk with no emotions than what real humans do.
Yes. And then at this point, Roger is starting to kind of...
he thinks he's a real boy.
Yeah.
Corby says that he's real as anybody else. Kirk asks for his phaser back. He goes, no. But eventually he does...
almost like his brain is starting to short circuit.
Kind of.
Because when he says, hand me the gun, he literally goes...
Equation. And he starts saying a couple words, like random words.
Yeah. Like, let me prove to you, let me show you.
Yeah, he's trying to prove that he's a real boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so he refuses.
Yeah.
But he does turn it to him eventually.
Yes.
Then Kirk asks for Andrea's weapon. Andrea refuses, but gets confused and starts to say she loves fake Corby.
Yeah.
Because we know he's fake now. And I wrote Corby, and then Corby says she can't. And I wrote she wasn't programmed for that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't actually say that. He goes, because you're not human.
Yeah.
He still thinks he's human.
Yeah, he doesn't... He's programmed... I guess whoever programmed him to think that he's always human.
Well, I think he moved his entire consciousness over. Like, he said that they could have. So he thinks he's real. Or he's a real... I am a real boy!
Yeah.
And then Andrea, Corby, killed themselves.
Yeah, they shoot
So, I don't know who actually pulls the trigger.
I think she does, because she's the one holding the gun.
Alright. And then all of a sudden Spock arrives. Spock's asked about Corby. Kirk responds that Corby was never here. Because essentially he wasn't. He was long dead.
Yes.
So we're back in space.
Yep.
Ship flyby. On the bridge, they say they're going to leave orbit. Kirk reports that Chapel will stay on the ship.
Yep.
So I'm assuming she was either talking or whatever, saying, I might leave. But she decides to stay. Spock reports that he is perturbed about the phrase that fake Kirk said, I guess, about being a half-breed, and that it's unsophisticated expression.
Yeah. That's the big drawback for Spock, yeah?
So Kirk says he'll remember that the next time he's in a similar situation. And I said, shouldn't you be looking at not to be in the same situation?
You would think, but this is Kirk we're talking about.
Yes, Action Kirk. That's what I think we should start calling Action Kirk.
Yes.
And then that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, the ship flies off and that's the end. You don't happen to know what the next episode's called, do you?
The next one is called Miri.
Miri?
I think that's how you say it. M-I-R-I. Miri. Or Miri. Miri.
I'm going to go with Miri.
I am going to do too. Maybe we'll get the right wording during the episode. Maybe.
Yeah.
If it's the name of somebody.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we'll see. We'll see what it's all about. But yeah, so that's the end of what our little girls made up.
Yeah. I think that's good. Pretty much the end of this episode, eh? So
hold on.
All right.
So,
put your papers together. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this episode. Essentially, I hope you.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. What did you think of the episode?
I kind of enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yes.
Good. And I still gotta say, we still have not seen the Enterprise shoot.
No. Or shields up, or shoot, or fire a photon.
Exactly. Which is kind of a bummer.
It is.
I would have thought we would have seen it by now.
So.
But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you'll comment on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember. Don't you worry. We're going to get to it.
No, the episode's over. We're done.
And hopefully we'll hear your comments on this.
Yes.
So, before we leave, we got to talk about the must.
Oh, God.
So, for those of you who don't know us, which most of you don't, there might be only one of two of you out there that actually know us. I always say that Jordan has musk. Some sort of aroma or something. It doesn't even have to be an aroma. It could be, it could be a look. It could be what way he is. Who knows? Or it could be his muscles.
Muscles from Brussels.
There you go. I call it musk. Something that seems to draw in these women. Because like I was saying about the woman at the grocery store, she gave 4, to me, very clear signals that she was ready for Jordan to say...
Ask her out?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There was nothing.
Yeah.
I think you just think they are, but they're actually not some.
But... So I think he's got this musk, and he keeps saying, "Well, then you gotta have the same musk
yeah,
too."
You must have it.
And I say no because I don't get women to do that to me.
Yes, you probably do. You just choose not to see it, but choose to see mine. That way, you have a reason to complain.
I don't complain. I think it's very good that you have this.
I don't have anything
because now you can start working. Because then you can start working on girlfriend number 5.
5?
Oh, don't tell me we got to go through your girlfriends now.
Okay, yeah. I don't have...
I only got 2.
Yeah. Well, since you're hung up on the one...
I'm not hung up.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
You are so.
I'm not.
Are so.
Not.
So.
Not.
Oh, please.
And... I know what woman he's thinking of. And if
she knows who I'm talking about. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get a message from her saying I'm being an ass. And yes, I am.
Ass. So which means it's untrue.
Oh no, it's very true. She's going to say that because, well, let's face it, she's like a sister to me. I'm pretty sure it's a brotherly, sisterly thing that she's going to call me ass. But at the end of the day, it's true.
How is it true?
Oh, God.
We're friends. She has a boyfriend. She's got a fiance.
Mm-hmm.
She's eventually going to marry this guy.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't returned the ring.
Uh-huh, okay.
And she hasn't said, well, I'm...
Yeah, she may be engaged to him, but there's always going to be a bit of her that's going to love you.
Well, no.
And there's 99% of you that loves her. And will never go away.
No.
Therefore, no matter what any woman ever does with you or talks to you, you're never going to see it.
No.
Because, 1, you're still hung up on that one. And 2, because then you can look at me and go, look at Jordan and all the women Jordan get, I get nothing. You probably get so many, you just don't recognize it. Or, I never thought of this until just now, you're so used to them doing it with you that you don't even recognize it anymore.
No.
That's what it is. You get hit on so many times by so many cintritas that you don't even recognize it now.
No.
That's what it is.
No.
Yes.
So, for this woman that he thinks I'm hung up on...
Think?
Think. You have no proof of this.
Give me your phone.
Why?
Give me your phone. If you're messing around, I want to see what the background to the conversation is. If it's hot and hearts and all that, yeah, there is a flame between you two. If it's not...
Well, if it is, then it's from her side.
I don't care whose side it's from.
Doesn't mean I might reciprocate.
Then you can change it.
I can?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
hang on, ladies and gentlemen.
She changed it, not me.
Yeah. Well, where's your messenger? There it is. Yep, go there.
Yeah! She changed it.
Yeah, you just have to go here and go theme. And you can change it.
Huh.
Do you want BTS? Do you want Sky Garden? Basketball? Valentine's Day? Well, you probably want Valentine's Day for you two.
Valentine's Day's gone. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can go here.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at those.
Yeah, you got.
Well, I thought
You don't have a whole lot, but you got a couple of choices. You can download just an image.
Huh.
So you take a picture of your face and say, here's the background.
I didn't know I could change it.
Yeah.
I thought she had to.
No, you can.
Since she changed it the first time, I thought she had to change it from there.
No, you can change it whenever.
Oh, amazing what you learn.
Yeah.
So, see? Moving on. Not...
No, there's no moving on. There's deep flames going on.
Maybe from her side.
Both? Yeah, you.
Hey, I'm open to any other woman. Remember, she's engaged.
Mm-hmm.
That means she's off the market.
Mm-hmm.
That means I need to move on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
And I will move on. And I am moving
Yeah,
on.
when she's either married or passed away. You'll move on because there's no more chances. Until then...
There's no chance now.
Until then, the flame's burning.
There's no change now. Sorry, no change. No chance now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So anyway, he's got the Musk.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't got it.
I got nothing.
You got everything.
I got nothing. Look. I got nothing.
Well, that's more than me. But anyway, he's got the Musk.
No, I don't.
Yes.
No.
Because he gets all these women flirting away with him.
I don't have women flirt away with me.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Because every time we go out, he never says, oh, she was doing that to you. No, because they don't do it to me. So anyway.
Again, I'm so used to them doing it to you, I probably don't recognize it.
Because
Which
they
is
aren't.
probably why I don't recognize it when they do it to me. I'm just so used to it when they do it to you.
No.
That's what it is. Yeah.
No.
You're so used to it.
So anyway, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll comment on it. Hopefully you'll subscribe to our
the
channels. Either this one or our other one, which is excuse me, the Howard Brothers Chronicles.
Yes.
Which we got to get back into.
Yes.
With something. And our singles.
Yes.
Mine is TCOG or TKOG, which stands for the King of Games.
The King. And then there's Plain Old Me.
Which is?
Fleet Admiral Howard.
Yes.
Oh no, you're the king.
Oh no.
She probably calls you Yes Master.
No one calls me that.
No, yeah, okay.
Be nice if somebody did, but...
Okay.
But this video will be out like 2 weeks from now, so...
Yeah. It gives you more than enough time for her to start calling you that.
No.
So,
now I gotta go beat the shit out of him. Because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, so like our videos.
Ryan, make me feel like a woman again. I'm gonna get she's gonna be so mad at me when this video comes out.
Yeah, because she's gonna say, I'm engaged, I don't do that, don't say that.
Oh, she'll say that to me, and I'll still just go, okay. But at the end of the day, no.
Yeah. Anyway, so like, share, comment, subscribe to our channels, and hopefully we'll talk to you on the next video.
Take care now. Bye.
Bye.